And here's my new bike. Don't be alarmed, the seat is still here, I didn't lose it. Just that yesterday when I made the video about the assembly, when you see me doing that nice warm-up routine, I was not too happy with the brakes, and I've been doing research today, trying to figure out how to adjust the brakes on a brand new bike, because I had the same problem with the first one. Like they were rubbing against the wheel, and I grew up with a bike that used what they call a back pedaling brake. So you rotate your pedals backwards, and this will brake the bike. It was no handle brakes, It was so much easier. I don't know why do they have to use these hand brakes. But anyway, I did some research today on YouTube and on the internet, and they say that the best way to learn something is to try to teach someone else who knows even less than you. So that's what I'm trying to do. So what I learned today is that, first of all, okay, this is my handle brake, right? What I'm talking about. This is the handle, right? This is for it has this setup here. As you can see, it doesn't have that like the previous bikes. They had a point in here, which would make sure there was another cable in here, trying to make sure, just to make sure that the brake did not move left or right. So now they just use these, and I really don't like them, right? And then I have this other one for the rear with the same design, and it's too tight, and they don't sit straight. And what I found today is that, first of all, these little screws here, you can move them to adjust which way this thing goes. You can make there's a spring inside, and if they don't sit level, like if they more to one side, then you want to tighten that screw to bring it like this. That's one thing I learned. And then, of course, the most drastic way to adjust them is to loosen this nut in here, but then you gotta change everything. But the easiest way, and then one guy on the internet was saying that when you push on the brake in the closed position, when those pads are right next to the wheel, you should have at least like 2 fingers in here, right? You see, this is much more, which means that this brake is too tight. See, it should be somewhere here, this thing. The same with this one, see? So they're too tight, and what the internet says is that you just undo this little nut in here, and then you can make them looser or tighter. That's the easiest way, so that's what I'm gonna try to do now. But all in all, it was too cold today, only plus 18 Celsius, what is it, 64, 65 Fahrenheit, so I didn't feel like riding. But now it's 8 o'clock here at night, and it looks a bit warmer, so I might go for a ride after I adjust the brakes. Alright, let's see. So this is the front brake. And it's not too bad. Like the wheel spins, like when the brake is not applied, the wheel spins okay. Doesn't stop suddenly, but just a little bit. So maybe I'll try to adjust it a little bit. Just be patient with me. So you want to bring it, how did the guy do it? Like this. Oh, okay. So you just undo it like this, and it became what? It became looser? I don't see it. That's how we do it. Maybe. Oh wow. faster. If you go this way, it becomes more tighter. If I go this way, yeah, it comes closer. Okay, I think I got it. You see now this one moves, the left one, but the right one is too close. There's much more movement on the right one than on the left one. And that's it. I think I'm done. So on the front brake, I didn't have to do anything about these things here, but all I had to do was just to adjust the cable in here. But the rear brake, even after I loosen it all the way, it was still touching over here. So I had to remember another lesson I saw on YouTube, and I undid this little screw here, and then I made sure that they were just a little bit looser, and then this screw does really control how much movement is in each. Like if you see one of them moves more than the other, like one, let's say, goes I don't know, 15 millimeters when the other moves only 10, you can play with these screws on each one, and that'll limit or broaden the movement. So it's a really complicated system, but I think I managed to figure it out. See? Perfect. Everything works. So now let's go for a little ride, shall we? Yep, I like this one much better than the previous one. This feels like a real bike. Now, as you probably noticed, this is a one-speed bike. There's only one gear, and the reason for that is I wanted simplicity, because it sits in a truck. What was that noise? Something fell off. Oh, okay. Was it? I thought I started losing parts. Yeah, because it sits in a truck, disassembled, folded, and I'm always worried about those, gears getting screwed up. So this way, it's all cool. And I really like it, and it's the same, the gears are the same as in top gear on my previous bike. And all the top gear, it's just that it's a bit harder to pedal when you're going uphill. But you see, now I can do these cool videos, right? And this is actually my first run. My first run on a new bike. So you guys are along for an adventure. But it's cold today, so I'm not gonna go far. Yeah, I'm just staying till tomorrow at this hotel. But the bike ride's good. The seating post is much bigger, and like the actual pipe is bigger, the diameter, and also it's taller. And now it's much more comfortable to ride this bike. Like that red one, it was just too small, you know. I'm about 6 feet tall. It wasn't tall enough. So how's the picture? That's it for the night. Thanks for watching. I'm Sergei DRATCHEV on my new GOTHAM1 citizen bike. Take care.